Hello everybody and welcome back to Building Tutorials. And today there's a creeper inside of my ice cream shop. What are you doing here? Okay, apparently it's dark enough, probably like right here, for stuff to spawn. Somehow a creeper got in my ice cream shop. This is not good. I need to put up some more lights somewhere. I'm not really sure where I could put the light. I guess I could put it there. It looks really out of place. But I need a light somewhere so that there hopefully won't be any more mobs spawning. Because that's not good. Unless this guy wants ice cream. It's not really ready. I've got a little bit of ice cream from last episode. So if he wants some of this, he can take that. But I need to make sure nothing can spawn in here. I was thinking these lights would do. But apparently not. I'm going to try and move these over one more block, see if that helps a little bit. But today, what I'm going to be working on is building this back area. I'm going to add a whole setup for making ice cream. And I'm also going to be building some tables for here. So the first thing I'm going to start with is the back area over here where we're going to make the ice cream. So the first thing that I'm going to need to make the ice cream is I'm going to get milk. So the best way to do that is to probably get a cow. So I'm going to find a cow here. Here's one. So we're going to get our very own cow here at the ice cream shop so we can get like fresh milk. And I'm going to get like a bunch of buckets. And I also need to get some chests because we're going to have a lot of storage. Okay, so I've got everything set up here. I've got my cow spawn egg that I'm going to use for getting milk. But before I do that, I need to set up the freezer section where we're going to put all of the milk to hopefully get it frozen. And then over here is going to be the flavoring section where we're going to make all different flavoring and then add it with the milk to make our ice cream, which will end up out here where the creeper's at. It's like James. James over at the factory. This is our new James, apparently. You know, it's been a while since I've seen James. Maybe we'll go visit James later on towards like the end of the episode, see how he's doing. But I need to work on building the freezer. So I'm going to put a door right here, and I'll put a lever right above here so you can open the freezer. I probably should get the block that I'm going to use for the floor. I was just going to use all iron. So if I go and grab iron blocks, which are right here, I'm going to get rid of some of my buckets. And this entire thing is going to be made of iron. Oh, is the sheep going to finally go out? There we go. Okay, we got the sheep out, which is good. You can finally be free. Alright, so I've got my iron blocks here. I'm going to build a small little room, probably about this big. And then I'm going to use a combination of smooth stone and ice to make it into a freezer. So we're going to put a bunch of smooth stone around here, which are going to be the walls. And it works good with like kind of like the end of the building here. So I'm only going to make this like 2 blocks high because it's going to be a very small enclosed space. And then I'm going to put ice all around the outside walls here. So the best way to put the ice in is to probably get rid of all of these walls on the side and fill them in. Actually, not with normal ice. I need to make sure you use packed ice because I'm pretty sure normal ice will end up melting. So I'm going to get packed ice here, and this will be the walls for the freezer. I'm also going to need to get some kind of light in here because this is way too dark. So I'm going to put redstone lamps, or actually I might just use glowstone. That way it's a little easier. So I'm going to put glowstone in the top here, put this door back, and now, oh great, okay, there we go. Now I've got a working freezer. I'm going to put barrels because I think that's going to be the best to kind of use. I want to make sure they're all facing up, and I'm going to put barrels on each side here. And this is where we're going to store all of the milk so it can hopefully freeze. So that's going to be the freezer area. The cow is going to go right here. So I'm going to get some fences. I could get some of the like colored fences, like the crimson wood or the warp fences. Or I could just get one of the other woods. I might just get like jungle wood I think should look pretty good. So I'm going to get jungle wood, and we're going to have the cow right here. So he's got this little area to kind of walk around. I could even get more than one. I could have 2 cows in here, but I think 1 should be fine. So you can grab the milk. Oh, great. I don't have any inventory space, but you would grab the milk from this guy, put it in here in one of these barrels. We've got plenty of barrels. So you can put all the milk in there. And then after the milk is ready, we're going to move it on to the flavoring section. I'm going to build this out of smooth stone as well. But I'm going to build an entire flavoring section here where I'm going to have all of the different flavorings. And I'm also going to need a chest. I think I'm going to put all the storage like back here. So I'm going to do a bunch of like double chests like this. So there we go. Here's all of the chests that'll have all the different flavorings in. So now what I need to do is I need to set up the flavoring station. So all the different flavoring is basically going to be all the dyes. So I'm just going to grab a bunch of dye and throw them in the chest here. Alright, so I've just put all of the different types of dyes in the chest. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some cauldrons in here. So every other block I'm going to put a cauldron down. And this is going to be kind of like the mixing station where we mix all the flavorings in with the ice cream. And then we'll take them out to the front here where they can get put on display. So I think the best way to do this is to get like a bunch of different item frames and fill them up with all of the different flavors. So I'm going to scatter them throughout here. And I'm just going to put all of the different dyes in here. And I need one more color. So we'll just go ahead and grab, let's see, which color have I not used? I haven't used brown or red. You know what? We'll do red. There we go. I'll put red in there. So that way I've got all sorts of colors up on the wall here. I could do like another layer of item frames, but I think this should be good. Just to kind of decorate it a little bit. So we got a bunch of different colors. Here's where all the stuff is going to be stored. I've put a bunch of stuff already in there. The cow is just going to stay here. I feel like I need some more lights back here. It might just be the wall, but it does seem really dark. So I'm going to add another lantern right over there just to make sure we don't get any more creepers in here. Now the next thing I need to do is add in some tables. So the floor is made out of dorite. So I'm going to use probably andesite for the table and chairs. So I'm going to get andesite stairs, and then I'm also get an andesite block. Alright, so I now have the polished andesite block and the stairs. And I'm just going to set up like a few tables around here. So I want to put some next to the window here. So I'm going to do a table or one block with 2 chairs. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side, where I'll do a stair on each side here. And we'll have 2 tables right there. And then I'm going to build some bigger tables. So I'll put 1 block here, and then I'll put like 4 chairs around there. So that way there's 1 block of walking space here. This area, where's the door? Here it is. I want to keep these 3 blocks open. So if I do the next table right here, I can hopefully fit in some more small tables. No, I don't think there's any more room for small tables. So I think I'm just going to leave these tables here. And I'm going to head outside. And I wanted to add like a little area over here as like an outdoor seating area. So I'm going to extend the sandstone kind of like walkway out a few blocks like this. And then I'm going to build kind of like a little area back here. It's going to go all the way to the end of the building. And I'm going to put a fence around it. And this is going to be the outdoor seating for the ice cream shop. So that way we can get some more people to sit around and enjoy their ice cream. Okay, so I finished putting the sandstone in. And I was thinking about using smooth stone walls, but we don't have those. So I decided to go with a new block, which this is polished deep slate walls. And I think these will look really cool. And I'm trying to figure out if I should put them on this block or this block over here. So I'm going to just start putting in the tables and seeing how much space I've got in here. And if I need to, I can extend them out. I think I might actually extend them out one more block so that I can get the full 2 blocks of space. So if I do one more block on this side, I can do 2 blocks like this, and I can do the same thing that I have inside, but I'm gonna do with double tables instead of like a single table. And that way I've got, I think, 3 blocks of walking space. Yeah, it's 3 blocks of walking space, and then I could put a bunch of these tables in. Hopefully they all fit correctly. Let's see what it looks like here at the end. Alright, so there's a little bit of space here at the end. So I think I'm going to move all of the tables up a block like this. That way there will hopefully be a little more space at like the end, and it'll make it centered. So that's going to be the placement for all these tables. They all need to get moved up 1 block like this. And then there should be plenty of space. It'll also keep these walls from kind of like connecting to the back of the stairs. So now all I have to do is just fill in all the different tables, get rid of the rest of these walls. And I think I'm going to put some more sandstone underneath here, just so it looks a little bit better. So I'm going to put sandstone underneath all of the walls here. And then I think that's it for the ice cream shop. I think after I finish up these tables and the walls, it should be done. Alright, so I've just finished putting in all of the tables. As you can see, I've got plenty of tables out here. I got a nice little walkway, which I'm going to extend out right here. So I got a walkway that leads into the seating area. Got plenty of space to walk. I could build like a little overhang maybe, but I think this should be good for now. Inside, I don't know where the creeper went, but inside I've got some tables. I do need to put in the cash register. I forgot to do that. So for the cash register, I think I'm just going to use a regular stone stair. Should be fine. Actually, that blends in with the stone blocks. So because the stone blends in, I think I'm going to get maybe a polished dorite stair. Might look a little bit better. So I'll put that over here at the far side. Oh, the creeper is still here. Apparently he's still in the ice cream shop. But right here, I've got all of the different flavors. I was thinking about putting signs on the front of here, naming all of the different flavors. So maybe off camera, I'll put some names on there, naming all the different flavors. But back here, we've got the flavoring section. I should fill these up with water. I also, there's one more thing I need to get. I need to get a milk, or not a milk, but a bucket chest, so that you can actually get milk. So let me go ahead and fill up this chest here with a bunch of buckets. I'm just going to grab a bunch of empty buckets here, throw them all in this chest, and now we've got a way of collecting up the milk from the cow and then putting it in the freezer here. So that is the back area. Oh, I forgot you're here. Yeah, that I need to somehow get the creeper out of here. But speaking of creepers, let's go see James real quick. Let's go ahead and look at the ice cream shop one more time here before I end the episode. I do need to extend this road out a little bit so that you can actually drive here. I think it looks really good. One more thing that I wanted to add is I wanted to add like maybe an ice cream cone on top of here for like the logo. So I think that's what I'm going to do off camera. Is I'm going to build a little ice cream on top of here. Finish up like adding some of the flavors. And then next episode, I'm going to start a brand new build. So make sure to leave comments on some builds that you would like to see, and I'll pick one of them for next episode. But before I end it, let's go see James. We'll see if he's over in his office. So here is the Minecraft factory, and this is where James hangs out. Actually, he might have run off because I've got pressure plates on there. It doesn't look like they're producing anything. I forgot what we made here. Was it barrels? I think it was barrels. Yeah, so this is the barrel factory that makes a bunch of barrels. But let's see, is he in his office? Oh, here he is. Here's James. He's in his office. I forgot, I locked him in here. So this is James's office. He's still here, having a fun time. He seems to be running a pretty good factory here. There's nothing really happening right now. Oh, great. I thought he was going to run out there for a second. But I think that's going to be it for today. I finished the ice cream shop. There's a few more things I do need to add off camera. Next episode, I'll show you that. But for the most part, it's pretty much complete. So I'm going to go and end the episode here. So make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.